Imagine a place where the wind is so strong it blows waterfalls upward. A place where there are more sheep than people. And where the nearest neighbor is 1,000 miles of freezing salt water. Tucked away in the violent corridor of the North Atlantic. Between Iceland and Norway. Lies an archipelago that looks like it belongs in a high fantasy novel. These are the Faroe Islands. For centuries, this was a land of isolation, a place where humans clung to volcanic rocks just to survive. Today, it is home to one of the wealthiest societies on Earth. Defined by a culture that refuses to let go of its Viking soul. But what is it actually like to live at the very edge of the map? How do you build a modern life in a place where trees cannot grow? And the sun barely shines for months at a time. From the depths of the ocean to the peaks of the most dangerous cliffs in Europe. We are looking at the reality of life in the Faroe Islands. This is a journey to a world that feels both ancient and mysterious. This is living at the end of the world. The North Atlantic Ocean is home to a collection of 18 volcanic rocks. That seem to defy the very laws of nature. Located halfway between Norway and Iceland, the Faroe Islands are often described as the last frontier of Europe. This is a place where the weather does not just change by the hour, but by the minute. For centuries, the people living here have existed in a state of constant negotiation with the elements. There are no native trees on these islands. Only vast stretches of emerald grass and sheer basalt cliffs that drop hundreds of feet into a freezing sea. Living here requires a specific kind of mental fortitude. It is a land of isolation. Where the silence is only broken by the sound of the wind or the cry of a seabird. To understand the Faroe Islands, one must first understand the sheer scale of the landscape. It is massive, intimidating, and incredibly beautiful. While modern technology has connected these shores to the rest of the world, the core identity of the islands remains tied to the ancient rhythms of the ocean. This is not just a travel destination. It is a testament to human resilience in one of the most demanding environments on the planet. The history of these islands begins with shadows and legends. Long before the first permanent settlers arrived, it is believed that Irish monks sought solitude in these remote fjords. However, the true transformation of the islands began in the 9th century with the arrival of Norse explorers. These Vikings were not just raiders. They were farmers and sailors looking for a new start away from the shifting power dynamics of Scandinavia. They brought with them their language, their laws, and their sheep. In fact, the name of the islands literally translates to the Islands of Sheep. These early settlers established one of the oldest parliamentary systems in the world. Meeting in the open air to settle disputes and create a society based on communal survival. Life was brutal. The soil was thin. And the sea was dangerous. For hundreds of years, the islands were a remote outpost of the Norwegian and later the Danish crown. Isolation meant that the culture developed in a vacuum. Preserving a unique dialect and traditions that have vanished elsewhere. This historical isolation is exactly why the islands feel so different from the rest of Scandinavia today. They are a living museum of Viking heritage. Look closely at the traditional homes. Scattered across the hillsides. And you will see a brilliant example of functional design. The iconic grass roofs are not just for aesthetics. They provide essential insulation against the biting cold and heavy rainfall that defines the North Atlantic climate. These roofs also add weight to the structure. Helping the small wooden buildings stay anchored during hurricane-force winds. Historically, wood was a luxury because nothing grows here. Most timber had to be salvaged from shipwrecks or imported at a high cost. This scarcity forced the inhabitants to become masters of efficiency. Today, while modern concrete and steel have arrived, many people still choose to build with these traditional methods. It creates a seamless blend between the man-made environment and the natural world. From a distance, an entire village can disappear into the green landscape. This harmony with nature is a core philosophy for the locals. They do not try to conquer the land. They try to fit into it. Living in such a place forces you to respect the terrain. Every house is a fortress built to withstand the relentless pressure of the Atlantic. If the land provides the shelter, the sea provides the lifeblood. The economy of the Faroe Islands is almost entirely dependent on the ocean. Fishing is not just an industry here. It is the foundation of the entire society. For generations, the men of the islands risked their lives in small wooden boats to bring back cod and haddock. Today, the scale has changed, but the importance remains. The islands are home to some of the most advanced aquaculture technology in the world. Huge circular salmon farms are visible in almost every fjord. Providing high-quality fish to global markets. This industry has transformed the islands from a poor, subsistence-based society into one of the wealthiest regions per capita in the North Atlantic. However, this wealth comes with a deep understanding of sustainability. The locals know that if they overfish or pollute their waters, their future disappears. There is a profound respect for the water that surrounds them. Even as the world changes and technology evolves. The rhythm of life here is still dictated by the tides. And the seasonal migration of fish. If you are enjoying this, look into the edge of the world. Make sure to hit the like button. It helps us bring more stories like this to life. The Faroe Islands are not just a home for humans. They are one of the most important bird sanctuaries on the planet. During the summer months, the massive sea cliffs come alive with millions of migratory birds. Puffins, gannets, and fulmars nest in the thousands along the vertical rock faces. For the early settlers, these birds were a vital source of protein when the fishing was poor or the crops failed. Men would descend these terrifying heights on ropes made of horsehair and leather to collect eggs and hunt. It is a tradition that speaks to the absolute desperation and bravery required to survive here in the past. Today, the birds are protected and cherished as a symbol of the island's wild spirit. Standing on the edge of a cliff like Enniberg, which is one of the highest sea cliffs in the world. You realize how small we are compared to the forces of nature. The sheer verticality of the landscape defines everything here. There is very little flat land, forcing life to exist on an incline. It is a place where the sky and the sea are separated only by a wall of ancient volcanic stone. Language is the shield of the Faroese people. Their native tongue, Faroese, is derived from Old Norse and is most closely related to Icelandic. It has survived for over 1,000 years, despite the heavy influence of larger nations. For a long time, it was not even a written language. It was kept alive through an incredible oral tradition of storytelling and ballads. The famous chain dance is a perfect example of this. Unlike most European dances, there are no instruments. Instead, hundreds of people hold hands and dance in a circle, chanting long epic poems that recount the legends of heroes and kings. This tradition is still very much alive today. It serves as a powerful reminder of who they are and where they came from. In a globalized world where many small languages are disappearing, the people here are fiercely protective of their speech. even the youth, who are perfectly fluent in English. Continue to use their native language in daily life. This balance of modern globalism and ancient cultural pride is what makes the Faroese identity so incredibly strong and unique. In recent years, the secret of the Faroe Islands has finally gotten out. Photographers and adventurers from all over the world are flocking to these shores to witness the dramatic landscapes for themselves. This sudden influx of tourism brings both opportunity and challenge. The islands are fragile. The hiking paths are narrow, and the ecosystem is easily disrupted. The government has taken a unique approach to this, by occasionally closing the islands to tourists for a weekend of maintenance. Where volunteers help repair trails and preserve the land. It is a clear message. The land comes first. As the world becomes more crowded and loud, the appeal of a place like this only grows. It offers a rare chance to see nature in its rawest, most unfiltered form. Living here is not for everyone. The winters are long, the sun is rare, and the isolation can be heavy. But for those who call these rocks home, there is nowhere else on earth that offers such a profound sense of freedom. To explore more unreal places across the globe, subscribe to Expedition Atlas. Join us as we uncover the most remote corners of our planet.